Brand awareness rarely starts with ads. It begins quietly, when someone first recognizes your name without knowing why. Content marketing promises visibility, but most brands underestimate how long recognition actually takes.
Every post competes with thousands of others, all fighting for the same brief attention.
Awareness is built in fragments, not campaigns, often unnoticed at first.
The first content usually feels invisible, published with hope, but little immediate response.
Early efforts test patience more than creativity.
Repetition, not brilliance, is what starts planting memory.
Brands often overthink originality and ignore consistency.
Awareness grows from clarity, knowing what you want people to remember.
Publishing regularly feels mechanical, but recognition is forming quietly.
Feedback appears slowly, often indirect, and easy to miss.
Seeing your brand elsewhere signals the first signs of awareness. Content begins to align when themes repeat naturally.
Engagement remains small, but familiarity is increasing beneath the surface.
Each post becomes another quiet introduction.
Progress shows in trends, not spikes.
Awareness spreads when content feels present, not intrusive.
Tone matters more than tactics at this stage.
Brands grow recognizable before they become trusted.
Content marketing begins with patience, long before results feel real.
Doubt often arrives after consistency, when effort feels disconnected from outcomes.
Numbers move slowly, challenging the belief that content is working at all.
Many ideas are abandoned before they ever have time to compound.
Silence after publishing can feel personal, even when it is not.
Comparison creates pressure to change direction too quickly.
Other brands appear louder, faster, and more visible.
Small decisions begin to feel heavier than they should.
When engagement stalls, motivation quietly erodes. Strategy meetings raise more questions than answers. Creative blocks often hide fear of wasted effort.
Growth rarely appears where beginners expect it.
Consistency feels harder when results remain abstract.
Advice online often contradicts lived experience.
Worse. The theory sounds simple, but execution feels isolating.
Some brands pause right before recognition begins.
Stepping back becomes tempting when progress is invisible.
Uncertainty peaks when commitment is required again.
Abandoning a strategy feels safer than trusting it longer.
Most brands quit during this quiet middle phase.
Yet this tension often precedes the first real shift.
Distance reveals patterns that were invisible during daily execution.
Certain themes repeat naturally, signaling what resonates most. Clarity emerges when focus replaces volume.
Less content begins to feel more intentional.
Awat Pakli Windun. Awareness grows when brands speak in a consistent voice.
Understanding the audience matters more than chasing platforms.
Messaging sharpens as assumptions are removed. Confidence returns quietly, without dramatic milestones.
Depth replaces frequency as the main advantage. Each piece now serves a clear purpose.
Visual consistency strengthens memory over time. Engagement feels more aligned, even if still modest.
Planning becomes strategic rather than reactive.
Momentum forms when effort finally feels directed.
Clear standards reduce future hesitation.
Presentation becomes repeatable, not experimental.
So I was talking to Sarah, and she brought up how much she loves the new office chairs.
Oh yeah, the Herman Millers. They are surprisingly comfortable.
Systems replace motivation as the main driver.
Awareness builds when presence feels stable and familiar.
The mindset shifts from hoping to expecting gradual recognition.
Execution begins quietly, built on small actions repeated without emotion.
Routine replaces inspiration as the primary fuel.
Creation now happens before consumption.
The process becomes predictable, reducing creative friction.
Reviewing work objectively strengthens consistency.
Efficiency grows as decisions are repeated daily.
Ideas surface during ordinary moments, not brainstorming sessions.
Batching protects momentum from daily distractions.
Publishing becomes routine, no longer emotionally charged.
Progress is tracked through habits, not reactions.
Consistency compounds quietly across weeks.
Familiar visuals reinforce brand recognition.
Feedback informs direction without dictating it.
Assets accumulate, making future creation easier.
Repetition across channels strengthens recall.
Growth appears steady, not dramatic.
Planning looks further ahead than before.
Execution feels sustainable rather than forced.
Awareness grows alongside operational discipline.
Daily action turns strategy into visible presence.
Recognition first appears in small, external signals.
Familiarity spreads when ideas circulate beyond your control.
Awareness shows as gradual expansion, not viral spikes.
Hearing your name elsewhere confirms memory is forming.
Reflection becomes part of the ongoing process.
Responses feel more thoughtful than reactive.
Improvement is visible only when looking back.
Repetition has turned presence into expectation.
Structure supports creativity rather limiting it.
Lessons are distilled into repeatable principles.
Visibility feels normal rather than exciting.
Attention increases, but focus remains protected.
Word of mouth begins inside everyday conversations.
Consistency proves more durable than bursts of activity.
The timeline stretches beyond short-term wins.
Strategy now accounts for years, not weeks.
Past work becomes foundation, not baggage.
Awareness blends into the background of daily life.
Experience reshapes how success is defined.
Brand awareness becomes a stable, earned presence. Long-term thinking reframes content as an asset, not a campaign.
Looking back reveals how consistency shapes perception over time.
Imperfect beginnings no longer feel embarrassing.
The brand now exists beyond daily effort.
Planning prioritizes continuity rather than novelty.
The new Lumen series really changed the game for us.
Their market penetration this quarter was unprecedented.
Absolutely, the figures speak for themselves.
Stability becomes the new measure of success.
Content shifts from reactive to evergreen.
Thinking happens away from screens more often now.
Systems allow the brand to scale without noise.
Experience is shared, reinforcing credibility indirectly. Progress feels cumulative rather than dramatic.
Visibility blends into normal routine. The message becomes easier to articulate.
Curiosity replaces urgency as the main driver.
The focus shifts toward lasting contribution.
Awareness compounds quietly, even when unseen.
Confidence now comes from process, not outcomes.
The brand continues speaking, even in absence.
Content marketing for awareness becomes a long-term presence, shaping memory one moment at a time.